My mom volunteered for the Girl Scouts.
It was heartbreaking because unfortunately a lot of people seem to think that they know what happened at the events that took place by watching a TV show.
We have choice in life, and that's something to not take for granted.
This is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Hello.
I got her autograph.
Count one, guilty.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has been busy lately. She's recording for her audiobook, she's in San Francisco, and she also visited a university to speak about prison reform and a few other things. And now there are videos popping up all over TikTok from the students. So we're going to watch the videos that are on TikTok, and I also wanted to see what exactly Gypsy was speaking about. So she posted this on her Instagram just a few hours ago. Her caption says, "Thank you to San Francisco State and AS Project Rebound for allowing me the opportunity to share my thoughts on prison reform, education, and advocating for positive change in the justice system." She also shared this screenshot in that post she made, and apparently this is a 3-part event series, including student-curated art exhibit called Our Love is Stronger Than Their Walls. They also had performances from 3 artists who are currently incarcerated in Maine. And then it says, through opportunity scholars and monologue from Rebound students, we will end the October 10th event in conversation with Gypsy Rose Blanchard, discussing the line between victim and victimizer. So this is one of the pages that Gypsy tagged. It says Project Rebound, nonprofit organization, education, not incarceration, helping formerly incarcerated people enter California State University system. And then they have a few posts talking about this event with Gypsy. This is a post they made on October 1st, and this is a flyer promoting their event. This is a second picture, and it says, a candid talk with special guest Gypsy Rose Blanchard Anderson, thin line between victim and victimizer. Now, on the video of Gypsy and Ken, where they're in San Francisco, she was getting a lot of comments saying things like, for someone who's on parole, you sure do get to travel a lot. And a few people were actually asking her if she got lip fillers, which I thought was interesting. It could just be a filter, though. It is true that for someone being on parole, she does seem to get a lot of leeway in that she can travel and do these different things, when most of the time when you're on parole, you're not even allowed to leave the state. So I don't know if it's because this is considered her, quote, job that she's allowed to travel, or what exactly is going on there, but it is interesting. Here's the video she posted reading her audiobook.
My mom volunteered for the Girl Scouts, but we changed troops a lot, always starting over. Because my exposure to anyone other than my mother was so limited, I had no idea that the way I lived was different or unusual. How could I? I attended school for 1 year, kindergarten. After that, Mama pulled me out to homeschool me. Except that was a lie. She didn't register me as a homeschooler.
Now, a lot of comments on this post say a lot of the same things. The unnecessary pauses are driving me crazy. I couldn't and wouldn't listen to an audiobook narrated by her. Nope. Another, why does it sound like she's reading this for the first time? Isn't this her life? It would be more interesting if it was like her telling us rather than reading word for word. I'm pretty sure she had just read it for the first time recently, because I remember Bree was on a live stream one night talking about this and how when Gypsy was reading through the book, she noticed there were errors that they had to go back and correct. So it is likely that this is one of the first few times she's actually read her own book. Now, so far that Instagram page hasn't posted any clips or videos of Gypsy actually speaking. Most of it is coming from the students at the university. So let's take a look at some of these videos.
I hope she plays Hot to Go. This is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Hello.
I got her autograph.
So this was posted by this creator, Nat, on TikTok. She has turned her comments off. And if you were wondering what they were saying in the beginning, the 2 girls were saying, I hope she plays Hot to Go. That is just a TikTok trend on TikTok. There's a song called Hot to Go, and that is now a trending thing. Now, our next video was posted by this creator, Juan Diego Sanchez, I believe it is. Here's the video.
I hope she plays Hot to Go. This is Gypsy Rose at SF State.
We have choice in life, and that's something to not take for granted. I have a choice now to make myself into whatever I want to be, and that should go for everybody. You're not defined by your past, your status, or anything else. You can choose.
Our next video was posted by this creator, Punky.
Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Count 3, guilty.
Someone commented on this video and said, wait, what? And then the OG poster said, she was yapping at our school about prison experience. Someone else commented, the shoulder pads, the orthopedic shoes, and the baby bumps she left at home, this is too much to unpack. And then the OG creator said, only thing she unpacked was the bump. I completely forgot she was pregnant. She don't look like it. Now, this is the one that has gone the most viral. This one was posted by Savannah Grace on TikTok. And that's likely because this has to do with the Menendez brothers, or at least they're mentioned.
So, this is a question that might be in our minds. The Menendez brothers are gaining attention due to a dramatization of their crime. How did it feel for that to happen to you with the act?
I mean, it was heartbreaking because unfortunately a lot of people seem to think that they know what happened and the events that took place by watching a TV show. And it was over-dramatized. They got things incorrect. So to say that people should base their knowledge of a case on a dramatization is very inaccurate. That is not the way to go about it. I stress documentaries that do a deep dive into a case or someone's life. Real life research is the best beyond anything that you could find.
Now, like I said, this video got 1 million views, so there's over 2,000 comments on this video. A lot of people are asking, why are they even asking her about the Menendez brothers? Some people bringing up the fact that Gypsy has said she's never actually watched the act, so how does she know what is fake in that and what isn't? A lot of people are saying, I agree with her, this is true, but I'm going to argue that it's not true. Documentaries are made to present a narrative of whoever it's made by. And I'm going to give you the best possible example. There's a documentary on Netflix called Making a Murderer, and some of you may even seen this because it got a lot of awards and attention. So this was an article written about it. It says, the hit Netflix documentary Making a Murderer is being accused of being a ploy designed to free a killer. The 2015 docuseries followed the legal fight by Stephen Avery and his nephew Brandon Dassey to be cleared for murdering freelance photographer Teresa Halbach in 2005 in Wisconsin. Basically what happened was during Making a Murderer, they made it seem as if law enforcement had it out for Stephen Avery and they were corrupt and trying to frame him for this crime, insinuating that he was innocent. So Candace Owens put out a 10-episode documentary called Convicting a Murderer, and during this documentary, they show how the filmmakers for Making a Murderer actually lied and edited court testimony of people that were testifying at trial and made it seem as if they were saying things that they actually weren't. And that's just part of it, I remember. There are so many crazy things that they lied and skewed during that documentary to make Stephen Avery look innocent. Making a Murderer literally had the entire world believing that Stephen Avery was innocent, and they were presenting things as if it was factual information when it actually wasn't, and omitting huge parts of the story. So if you guys haven't seen Convicting a Murderer yet, I highly recommend watching it. So the only thing that Gypsy was really right about in that statement was that you need to do your own research and figure out what the real story is when it comes to certain cases. Now, because that post was getting so many comments, this is another post that Savannah made to her TikTok stories. She shared this picture of Gypsy and said, damn, y'all bitches really don't like her for what? Now, besides that, Gypsy's getting absolutely roasted for the outfit she chose to wear. I'm not liking it either, to be honest. I don't understand. She's got this like purple dress on, these pantyhose, and then at the bottom of the pantyhose there's like these roses, and then these like platform loafers. Now I noticed that this boutique commented on Gypsy's post. So this is Miggy's boutique, I believe it is, comments and says, "You slayed the outfit, sis. It looks so good on you." Gypsy replies and says, "Thank you. I told you it was perfect for this event." So I went to this boutique's website and they actually have really cute clothes. So why Gypsy chose this dress is beyond me. I don't know if she picked purple because of the school colors or what. So here's the dress. It's the classy navy gold button dress. So I'm not sure if hers was purple or if it just looked purple in the lights, but this dress is $138. I just feel like she's always getting gifted free things from boutiques and shops, and she has gotten some cute things. So it's like, why not wear one of those outfits? Even one of those outfits would have looked better than what she was wearing. Now, I would be super interested to hear from these university students posting videos talking about their experience listening to Gypsy, or even seeing more clips from the things that she was saying. Like, I want to see what all was said, what all was asked. I think it would be really interesting. Also, just wanted to give you guys an update on my last community post. I said that I was going to post a video where Christy went on to Bree's panel and did a live stream with her. I am still doing that. I'm still working on it. It was a really long live, so I'm just going through and editing out the most important portions of that live stream, and it's just taking me a while to do it. It's also my daughter's birthday and we're having her party this weekend, so it's just been kind of hard to do that, but it is coming. I am working on it. Now, with that being said, that's all I have for now. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are about this down below in the comments. If you could, please do me a huge favor and give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. We're almost to 40K, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.